friends, it's Ask Dr. Heather or Dr. Heather here, coming to you live from my kitchen. I haven't done like a grocery unloading for a while, obviously because we've been having things delivered, we've been doing pickups, and then sometimes when you do a grocery pickup, as you found out, or as my son found out, you don't get some of the things that you order. But today he went to the butcher for the very first time. So let me know where you're joining from, where around the world you're joining from, but we're actually gonna do a little bit unloading. I have no what he bought at the butcher. He was sending things like pig's feet. He was sending things like hog head. So I said no to that. I'm not in the mood to actually smoke that, boil that, and make some cabeza de tacos, or some tacos that you actually take the heads from the hogs or the cows, and you actually take the head meat from that, and actually makes a very tender taco. But I was not in the mood for that. So hopefully he didn't buy that. He did actually buy some homemade pork rinds, which are going to be amazing, I'm for sure. So I'm actually going to turn the camera around here and let's see what Nick bought here today. So he went to Bickle-Myers, which is a local butcher here in Kansas City. So how fun was it?
It was very fun. It's the first time I ever went to the butcher. Thanks to my parents, a little kid in a candy shop. So tomorrow I'm going to smoke. I'm going to do, so I got just some baby back ribs. Pretty standard.
So you tried to get some ribs last week and you struck out.
Yeah, I tried to order online at Walmart and try to help that out and do there. So I put in my cart some baby back ribs, and then when I picked up, they're out of stock. So I had to wait another week to smoke. So just got 3 slabs of baby back ribs. Pretty easy. I mean, they cut everything for me pretty much, except for the membrane.
Those are, hey Penny, thanks for joining us. So is this pork or is this beef?
This is pork baby back ribs.
So we're gonna smoke these in the smoker, correct? Not on a barbecue grill, not in the oven, but we're gonna smoke those.
I'm gonna smoke these ones.
If you guys do some smoking, let us know what your favorite recipe is. You know, here in Kansas City, we are known for our smoking and for our barbecuing. So our older son moved to Florida and he had a lot of challenges with smoking, like, you know, good challenges with smoking between the southern smoking barbecue, which is more of a sweeter flavor. We're more of a kind of tangy flavor, I'd say, or hot flavor. So what else you got there, Nick?
So I'm doing some burnt-ends, which people that are not from Kansas City have no idea what the hell burnt-ends are. They're delicious. So pretty much what I'm just...
Okay, don't use those words.
Sorry, what I'm smoking with tomorrow is some Brisk Point, which is a little more tender, has some fat in it, so it's really juicy. So I'll smoke that, cut that into like 1-inch cubes, and then I'm also tomorrow, I'll cut these into about 1-inch cubes, and I'll render beef fat to marinate and soak.
So what is that? Slow down there a sec. I can't move my camera that quick.
This is simply, you can go to any butcher and just say, hey, can I get some beef fat? And this is 3 pounds that I got for $5. And pretty much you're just gonna cut up into 1-inch things, put it in the oven at like 200, 250 for 4 to 6 hours, and it'll render all that fat out. And you can pretty much use that fat. It's good for like frying chips, fries, pretty much anything you can fry it with.
So are they calling that beef talon on there, or they're just calling it beef fat?
I'm just rendering beef fats. Talon, I don't know the exact difference, but talon is a little bit different than rendering beef fat.
Okay.
If you type in rendering beef fat, there's a YouTube video about it. So that's pretty much what I got today.
So what else would you have bought had you not been on a budget?
I want to try smoking the pig head. That seems interesting. I'm also going to get some shrimp, some peppers and stuff to throw in the smoker and smoke tomorrow as kebabs. So I'm going to long day tomorrow, smoking for 8 hours. So.
All right, well, thanks for joining us. Let us know what you're doing if you're cooking something that's actually starting to rain here in Overland Park. We still do some smoking even in the rain here, but I know oftentimes when we do a brisket, depending on how many pounds it is, we'll actually, I know not me, my husband will smoke it anywhere from 12, or the boys will anywhere from 12 to 14 to 16 hours, depending on how thick it is. So Viola says her husband got a smoker for Christmas and they love it. Yeah, we smoked salmon, we smoked trout, lots of fish, like Nick said, sometimes bacon. We've done bacon on there as well. So I think fish turns out really, really well in the smoker, and it saves for a really long time, especially if you have a plank for it. Again, I don't smoke it. I just get to eat it and taste it. I do get to watch it and check on it, but it is a longer process, but well worth it. And I think oftentimes we are in such a fast fast world that we're just used to driving through and consuming food pretty quickly. When you go back to what our ancestors did, they would go out, hunt, gather, they prepare the meat, they would actually take time to render down the fat, they would take time to prepare the meat. I know my dad used to hunt. Sorry, Nick's getting some plates out here. He would actually let the deer hang. Sorry about that, I'm moving, hopping around. He would actually, let the deer hang for a couple weeks and let it all kind of start to age process. I know a good butcher also lets the meat hang for a couple weeks. Being raised on a farm here in Kansas, I know kind of how that butchering process goes. Again, I think when you can take time to actually smoke the meat, prepare the meat, or do the same thing with the vegetables. Actually get a cauliflower head, cut it down. If you want to use it for rice, actually go ahead and prepare the rice that way. Or just take a moment's time and actually prepare that food and taste that food. You're going to enjoy it a lot more. I think oftentimes when we're actually, again, fast, eat, go, get everything super fast, microwave it, go as fast as we can. We don't really take time to enjoy the nutrients. What is that telling our stomach, which is in our nervous system? Remember, there's more nerves in our gut than our spinal cord. We're overeating, overfeeding, going that fast world. It's also over arousing our gut. No wonder we have so much gut issues like ulcerative colitis and SIBO. SIBO, which is just a bowel imbalance with our gut bacteria being out of balance. We aren't chewing our food long enough. Sometimes we're washing it out with water or with soda or with tea and other things when our saliva gland should be enough. Drink water in between meals. Just FYI there. So just take a moment's time. Maybe your homework this week would be to take a moment's time to sit, actually look at your meal, enjoy it. Don't eat it at your desk. Don't eat it driving through. If you live alone, that's okay. Just set a nice tablecloth for yourself. Maybe light a candle, maybe with some music on, or maybe dial up a friend on Zoom or Facebook Live and enjoy that meal with a friend. Definitely don't put a TV tray up and watch a movie with it, or if you've got somebody else at home, have a nice meal and maybe do that for the next 3 or 4 days and see what really that does for your gut or indigestion or GERD or whatever may be going on with your stomach. I can't tell you how many times I make that recommendation. People are like, oh my gosh, I'm so much better. My digestion was so much better when I ate slower. I didn't have to take that pill after I ate. I didn't have to do that when I went to sleep because the stuff wasn't coming up. So I actually let the food flow down into my gut and digest. So anyway, I didn't have that plan for today. I was going to talk more about our thyroid topic because we had a lot of questions, I think 80 some comments on thyroid issues. So we are going to get back to that. So again, let me know where you're joining from. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what you're smoking or cooking up in your kitchen. That is, again, this is all keto friendly, paleo friendly, low carb friendly. It is not vegan. It is not vegetarian. I'm sorry to say that, but again, it's the quality, it's the macros, it's the amount in which you eat things, which makes it either keto, low carb, paleo. So there you go. So this is meat from local here in Kansas, which also makes it healthier, high in zinc, high in copper. We talked about our thyroid issue, looking for zinc, copper, vitamin A. All those things come from grass-fed beef, and that's what we have here. So you guys have a great day, and we'll be seeing you soon.